Sunday night matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Trucks over him. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Texans at 10-2 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's complete to his big target, Crumpler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that. Because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Again, it's Walker. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try for the first with Walker. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Walker is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
They'll try and run, Walker. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw caught there by Crumpler. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert off of play action.
Another catch there for Waddle.
And he's got this down to the 35. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. And they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
There he goes, left side. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play it through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to...
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
Pushes him over. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Play action. It's Herbert. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Herbert.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies.
You see what I just did?
This game, they've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And he picked up another first down there.
From the gun, it's Walker.
You see what I just did?
No chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
No. The route that made that bitch open.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Oh my gosh.
Here's Herbert. Forced out to his left.
Throw that shit away. No, I'm glad you didn't.
That's good decision making right there. Understood down in distance.
I'm glad when nobody watching.
Opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big
Don't
play here.
do that.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. force some throws into tight coverage. He's always been picked off in this game.
Actually, they took the penalty.
But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
On is the Chargers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Texans.
That last game was a good game until that fucking fumble.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
As this offense takes a field against CD, remember last
I'm on to that Mickey Mouse ass shit.
That costly interception, so we'll see
Throw
if
it.
they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum.
And I see you stole my formation too. You running my run play. You scored on me with it too, nigga. I seen it. Trust.
The offense is up for that
The
challenge.
one where it's like your pistol formation, but it's not. But it's not your pistol formation.
That's dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield. Take their shots.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over.
Oh my God, what happened to Moses? Oh my God, what happened to Mouse?
Pass protect all the receivers in their patterns. It's going to be hot.
Oh yeah, that's a good fumble.
Pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance.
Oh my God.
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
Bug. That was not true. That was all CPU coming in, punching the ball.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things
Oh, my God.
in this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this?
And my
Nice train.
another interception. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. I think
Oh my God, what happened to
the game
Mouse?
when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber?
Oh my God, what happened to Mouse?
Beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Oh my God.
They're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line.
They always fucking hold him.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
I'm finna show you, Daddy. I'm finna show you what play it is.
Isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
The Chargers
This formation right here.
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Texans defense stands tall. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it.
No.
And they're
No,
also
Mo.
the same coaches as a
He's not going for that today,
Someone
day.
does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who
Not the day.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throw there, but going to wind up incomplete.
Oh my God, what happened to Randy?
Has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Oh my God, what happened to Randy?
Falls incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And now here's another interception. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and...
Touchdown, Chargers! Jalen Waddle, 26 yards. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
come on, nice play.
Together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And my goodness,
fluke.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one too low. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on them.
Herbert has it knocked free, and the Texans scoop it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went wrong.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Texans are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And he's going to get in for the score, and the lead now cut to 14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got the 2-score lead. And look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the 4th, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it. They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
Oh my God, what happened to Randy?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And this
That's
won't be
fine.
enough to pick up
We gonna milk the clock.
a gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
We gonna play the game highest play. Clock work.
Crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down.
Get your bitch ass to the ground, boy.
They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
68 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And Walker once more. He'll take this to the 46. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They're going to pass here with Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's caught at the 10. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Uses the stiff arm. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A.J. Green, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And so they run it in on the two-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about, from the offense's perspective, what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is hauled in by Williams for a Charger touchdown. Jamison Williams, 36 yards. And the Chargers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. And now once again, they'll line up to go for two. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Chargers, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's just their third loss as they fall now